for you, Jake, from the Ferriss to All SEC and freshman player of the year? What's kind of going through your mind right now?
No, just not. I mean, we got a game to worry about. Wednesday. We got two good teams playing each other tomorrow. Kentucky and Alabama both have had great years, and we got to figure out who we're going to play and then prepare for that, just like we're preparing for it today. But the ceremony was amazing. Getting to meet Boo Ferriss was really, really special, and being able to do it with two of your teammates makes it even better. There's so many people that deserve that award, so many people that deserve to be there. It meant a lot, and it was special.
How much have you thought about of all the players who played in the state of Mississippi? You're the first freshman to win that award.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to believe, but it's the state of Mississippi's. It's known for baseball. This year is a special year for Mississippi baseball. I mean, you got Southern Miss having a great year. Delta State, they were playing today while we were in the ceremony. I mean, they're going to make it deep, and Ole Miss is having a great year, and there's so many other schools, in the state. But it's a special year, and there's been a lot of great players that come through here to the state. And it meant a lot, and it was a really special experience I'll never forget.
You kind of showed it right now, but you seem to kind of have a selfless attitude. Is that how you would kind of characterize it as?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't award the award. I would never have gotten the award for the teammates. Never would have happened if it wasn't for the veterans on the team that would have helped me prepare to where I am today. I've said it all year. Our outfield is just so deep with older guys and young guys. I mean, we have a really deep outfield. And, they've all really, helped me out, and like I said, prepare for what to expect. I mean, going into the season, I had no idea what to expect in the SEC. I had no idea what it was going to be like. What the Game 3 Sunday games, how tough they ought to win, and how tough they ought to, battle through and just to win. And they really did help me out a lot. And, I remember back in the fall, Gavin Collins, he set me down and he said, hey, you really got to, he kind of showed me, how to handle things. They've all, the whole entire team, there's not one selfish person on this team. It really is a group of selfless guys that, would do anything for each other, that aren't worried about themselves. They're all worried about, our next goal. I mean, at the beginning of the year, the first goal was the SEC outright champs, and we accomplished that. And now we're going to the tournament, and hopefully we can stay hot and make a run in it. And then the NCAA tournament. So we just got to keep going.
How did you find out about being SEC Freshman of the Year?
Walking in the locker room, half the team, started, congratulating everybody that won something today. But at the same time, we weren't too worried about all that. Coach Cohen, won Coach of the Year today, and he didn't even. He didn't faze him. He was, same old coach, but it really has been a special year so far. We don't want it to end. We got to stay hot right now and keep going.
Everybody talks about your hitting, but you make 3 really special plays the other day in the outfield. What do you feel like you're doing in the outfield so far defensively?
It's what I've been doing all year. Coach Mingione is the outfield coach, and he's done a great job with us. And Coach Mingione, he doesn't get a lot of credit for this, but our outfield, in years past and this year, we have a lot of outfielders in this program that weren't outfielders when they get here. We have a lot of guys that were middle infielders and third basemen in high school. They get to college and they've never had any outfield experience ever. And Coach Mingione has had a lot of guys that have turned out to be great outfielders that he's worked with and really stepped up in the outfield for us. And he didn't get a lot of credit for that, and he has. I mean, there's been so many people, like I said, that were infielders now they're outfielders. And, he's just done an amazing job with us, all year long, preparing us for what to do in the outfield, and he's helped me out so much.
I know we kind of talked to you Saturday about the celebrations out there, and sometimes you forget what you're doing. And I like that picture of you shooting a bow and arrow at second base, I think it is. How would you sort of describe your personality as a player?
Well, early in the year, it was I did a little more crazier stuff, and you can ask anyone who played high school baseball with me. Anyone who played high school baseball with me will tell you that some of my celebrations over the years have may have been over the top, but a lot of emotion goes into baseball. We have a lot of guys in this team play with a lot of emotion, and most of the time I'm just so it's just hard to believe what's going on right now. It's just such a great team, and we're not taking anything for granted. And anytime we step on the field, we know, Josh Lovelady, who's just the greatest teammate I've ever had in my entire life. I can truly say that. Early in the year, he blows his knee out, and he's been just as much as part of us winning as he has when he was playing. His speech to us before the year was, this is it. You don't know. I mean, you don't know if this is your last game to ever play. And for him, he was going into his senior year, and he blows his knee out, third or fourth game of the year. I mean, you just don't know if something crazy like that's going to happen. And that's the thing. We're not taking anything for granted because, luckily, Lovelady will be back next year. Thank goodness. But it's just stuff like that. I mean, you never know. I mean, as long God willing, we can go wake up tomorrow. I mean, and that's kind of how we've handled things this year. And the whole team knows that. I mean, we have a special group of guys in that locker room, a special group of coaches, and a special town. I mean, everything this year is clicking right. We just really want it to keep going.
Do you remember any of those celebrations in high school specifically?
Tackled Rob Huffman at Starville Academy. And the game was tied 3-3 in like the third inning. It wasn't even late in the game. But I don't know. Tackled him. Scored. He was on deck. Yeah, he goes to Ole Miss now, but he'll let you know. Literally ask anyone. There's so many stories I could go through, but it was a lot of fun.
Does that emotion kind of translate to the plate too? And obviously you're an aggressive hitter, I would say.
Yeah, my approach to the play is just get something you can hit and hit it. And that's what all the older guys on the team have kind of helped me with. There's just so many great pitchers in this league. I mean, it really is the best league in the country. I mean, the SEC is brutal. I mean, it really is just insane. And there's so many guys that have multiple pitches that even if you get you can step in the box 0-0 and get a curveball that is just absolutely filthy. And then the next pitch you get a 96-mile-an-hour fastball in your hands, and then the next pitch you get a changeup low and away. I mean, if you get anything to hit, you need to hit it. And a lot of guys have that same approach, and some guys don't, and it works for them, And then we have so many guys on this team that have different approaches. I mean, 1 through 9, we are a really good team. I mean, Ryan Gridley had an amazing weekend, or game 2, I think it was. I think he had 2 doubles, single, 3 doubles. I don't know. He went off. I mean, he's batting 8-hole. I mean, our team is really, really deep, and that's what makes it so good, I think, just because we have so many guys that, when they get their moment, they're ready. I mean, I remember Cody Brown I think last week he gets a pinch hit at bat in the biggest. We had a huge at bat coming. He pitched hit for Rooker, and his first pitch steps in there, gets a bunt down for us, and gets a base hit on it. I mean, guys like that are just like ready for anything. Robbie, he had a great weekend this weekend. He had his hand bother him, and he's got his timing back, and he's been ready for his moment for 2 years now. I mean, he has been an amazing player here, and he's a legendary player at Mississippi State, and he's a big reason why he's a captain of the team. Dakota and Rooker, our older guys have really been there for us, and that's the thing.
Could you have envisioned the success that you've had this season? Back in February when you were kind of in and out of the lineup, not playing every day. Could you envision everything that's happened since then?
Only thing I can envision was SEC champs. We don't get too caught up in the individual success. I mean, today was special because so many guys got, all whatever it was, you can name it. But the biggest thing is, we really are all worried about Wednesday. That's the only thing on our mind right now. Dakota will tell you the same thing as soon as you ask him, whenever he's up. But that's the thing, we weren't really envisioning anything like that. It was more just, we know what we have to do to win, and then that's what we got to do. And finally, it started clicking. I mean, early in the year in the SEC play, we couldn't figure out Sundays. We could pitch well that day with hitting one there. We could hit well that day with pitching one there. And then as the year went on, that one thing started clicking, and it's hitting stride at the right time. And we're going to the tournament ready to go.
How would you describe Cohen as a coach?
Coach Cohen does an amazing job with pushing you to where you can play as your best, and it works out perfect for most of us because he has a philosophy he sticks with, and he's never going to change that. He's just done an amazing job with us. We lose the best pitching coach I've ever had before Coach Johnson. Coach Thompson is just he was an amazing guy, an amazing coach, and We don't miss a beat. We get Coach Johnson. Coach Johnson is just done one of the best jobs of the pitchers I've ever seen. I mean, he came in and really helped this program, and he's just been one of the greatest coaches and one of the greatest guys you'll ever meet. So he's awesome, and I think that's what Coach Cohen's done well. He puts you in a winning environment, and not only that, he brings great players in every year. And Coach Cohen is an amazing coach, amazing guy. Really enjoy playing for him.